I think most young people, most children have someone that kind of believes in them in a way that is inspiring. My grandmother lived in an area called Bullard's Creek in Jackson County, Tennessee, and her cousin lived just down the creek from them, and her name was Laura B. Roberts. I remember going when I was about 3 years old. I would go down the path by Bethany School and on down to the house where Clarence and Laura B. Roberts lived. And in particular, I remember one instance where she told me that I could take an egg to the store and trade it for a piece of penny candy. And so, having that advice, she gave me this egg, and I go down and past Bethany School and across the creek and over to Roz McCauley's grocery. And I don't know how I communicated it, but I guess he must have understood that I wanted to trade this egg for a piece of peppermint candy. And so sure enough, I got the piece of candy, and that was my first transaction, but it was also my first business deal. To trade one object for another is a form of bartering, even though it's on a small scale. And so many, many years later and many deals later, I traded the Macy department store, which I had bought for the Memorial Hospital property. And so my last deal was exactly 100 million times the amount of my first deal. But each of them was a barter, and probably the second one could not have taken place, or the last one, had not I done the first one. So Aunt Laura B., I thank you for teaching me how to barter.